Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Minecraft server. I'm Atyrum, and it's been 2 weeks since my last video. I know I said I wanted to do a video every week, and those plans kind of fell through because I had some issues with scheduling, and I actually didn't have a mouse that was working for a little bit there, and I couldn't really play without a mouse, so that's why there hasn't been a video these past 2 weeks, but hopefully after today I'll be able to get one up every week for you guys, so you guys can see what I'm doing here, and what kind of stuff I'm building, and all that kind of things. Anyways, so in the past 2 weeks we did the dragon fight and we fought a couple withers at the same time, so that was pretty cool. If you want to check that out, you got to watch somebody else's videos though, because I was actually having internet connection issues at the time and I couldn't record it, so if you want to watch that, you'll have to find somebody else on the Minecraft server and watch their video. I'll try and post a link, if I remember, to post a link in the video description to somebody's video of that, so you can go check that out if you want to. It was pretty cool, even though I was disconnected for a good half of the fight because of my stupid internet connection. But anyways, as you may notice, I also have a beacon over here. That's not from that wither and dragon fight, that's actually from fighting the wither on my own, which I will show you a couple clips of momentarily. Alright, and welcome back. So yeah, that didn't go so well. That was the first time I've ever actually died to the wither. It's kind of disappointing. Usually, I don't even know what happened, because usually it seems like my regen potion counters the wither effect, but this time it didn't seem to do its job as well, so I don't know what was going on. It's kind of weird, but I got him in the end, even if I did lose a couple things along the way. So anyways, here we are. I do have my beacon up now. Haste 2, so I can do some digging faster. I was digging something out down there, which I'll show you in a minute, but first I want to show you my favorite thing about my platform base out here. Whee! That was almost really bad. I actually have landed on this before, because I keep forgetting that it's not water all the way around. There is kind of this, it's kind of bad planning on my part, because I put the tallest platform jutting out over the land over here. I should have put that on a different side so I could actually jump out into the water, but that didn't really work out. So anyways, what's new since last episode? I think this is new. I put in some farms over here because I wanted to build up my supply of food and wheat for breeding cows, and I think my cow farm is new too. I don't think that was there last time, or it might have been really small, I don't remember. But anyway, so I have this here. I've been collecting a lot of food. I've also got a whole bunch in there. And yeah, so I'm all set as far as food goes. I don't really need... For a while there I was living off of Keybon's fried chicken stand at Spawn. Speaking of Spawn, I haven't actually shown Spawn yet, so I'll do that at some point. But anyways, yeah, I was living off that for a little while, so needed my own food supply, so I've got that going here. I've got some cows here. I've been breeding and killing cows a lot, so I've got a ton of cooked steak. Steak is the best food in the game, so that's why I usually tend to rely on that. My cows keep escaping for some reason, but I don't know if they can actually jump on this before, because I know if you put carpet down, it was supposed to be so that you could jump in, the animals can't jump out, but that may not be the case anymore, or there may just be so many of them that they're pushing each other out. It's not that big a deal. I mean, as long as I still have plenty of cows in there, and I don't ever knock them down to only like 2 or 3, I always keep plenty in there and keep breeding them up. So I always have plenty of cows, and I have a lot of leather. I also have a lot of leather back at home. So that's about that. I've got a path going here. Oh, one thing you may notice is that I have a different sky, and I have my texture pack back. Back in the day when I played on Farside, I used to use the faithful 32x32 texture pack, so I've got that back. I've got a nice sky texture pack going, so that looks all pretty and stuff. I actually installed Optifine, so the game actually runs smoother on my laptop now, and I actually run with fast graphics and a higher render distance, and it doesn't lag at all. I'm getting a decent 60, 72, 83 FPS, so that's awesome, because before I was getting a solid 30 and recording it wasn't all that great either. I do have a horse. I don't know if I showed this either. Yeah, I'm not good at coming up with horse names. I've also got a temporary pumpkin farm here because I'm cheap and I've been using pumpkins for lighting instead of glowstone. And over here, this is actually an automatic pumpkin farm. It's kind of slow though. I'm going to show you the inside of it. I'm not great with redstone, so I stole this design from Mumbo Jumbo on the Hermitcraft server. And he's got a video. I'll link you to the video. He's got, I think it's called the 5 essential farms to have in Minecraft. So I copied his design for the pumpkin farm and I threw it back here so I can keep a supply of pumpkins going. How it works, I can actually show you how this works. I'll take a pumpkin, and when a pumpkin grows right here, these things push it in there. I don't really know how it works exactly because I'm not a redstone person. Something about when there's a block there, it knows there's a block there, and then it pushes out, and yeah. I won't try to explain that. I'm not a redstone person. So that's my automatic pumpkin farm. I should put something in here to make it look more like a pumpkin farm, because right now it's just a random building with a chest in it. So I should put like a pumpkin on the outside or something to show that it's a pumpkin farm. Other than that, I mean, I got my path going. There's one thing I want to build soon. 2 things actually over this way that I'll show you that I haven't built yet, but I'm planning on building maybe for next time. And oh, by the way, I didn't talk about this. This is my tree farm. I put this wood up here just so the trees don't grow too tall, and makes them easier to chop down when they don't grow as tall. So, anyways, over here, what I like to do is I like to build the path out this way, and then have like a staircase leading down here or something like that. Because for it to be easier to get over here. I do have another portal set up in my house over there, and then another portal set up in here so I can get back and forth. But I'd really like to put something like a staircase so I can get down there. I've been swimming over the water stream a lot to get up there, so that would be nice. Of course, there is some more stuff over there. Since it's been a while since my last video, there is a lot of stuff to show off, so that's always good because it gives me some content to put in my video. So, there is one other thing over here on the mainland that I want to show off, then I'll be heading back to the platform over there to show you some other things. All this crap over here is just temporary. I've been using the bed to sleep in to pass the night away, which I couldn't do right now because we do have people online, which, of course, is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining about that at all. Oh, I do have some wolves, by the way. I picked those up while I was out exploring. So yeah, it's not a bad thing that there's people on. I really enjoy that we've been getting a lot of activity recently, especially with the world border having gone down. So that's always a good thing. And heading down here, if you've been following my videos for a while, you may recognize this pattern here. I used this in my jungle base on Season 1 of Farside server. If you haven't seen that, I will post a link to that in the video descriptions. You can go check that out real quick. But I really like the style of having like these slats right here and then having light behind there. But of course, being behind half slats, this light doesn't actually work, so that's why I put these lamps up here. And heading downstairs, it's just a long hallway. I'm probably going to put some rooms off of this with various stuff in them. This over here, I know a lot of my chests and stuff are temporary, but this is permanent. I just left this here as a storage for when I'm building out this direction. I wanted to have like a little alcove to put things in. Over here I have a dock. I'm not entirely sure why I need this. I just kind of decided, oh, I'm going to build a dock. Because I built a dock before and it was pretty fun, so I wanted to build a little dock, a little cave here. This was not a cave before I actually dug this whole thing out. So yeah, back here, temporary furnaces again. I got furnaces and crafting benches and stuff all over the place, because this is all still in progress. Nothing back here yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to put back there just yet. Probably some more pathways. So with that being said, I think that's everything that's over on the mountain over here. I still got a lot more to do over here. I got lots of tunnels to dig. So heading over here, there actually is a pretty big thing that I built downstairs underneath my floating platform. Down here you can see it. There's this room that I built. It doesn't really have a purpose at the moment. I kind of just came down here, built this room, and I was like, I don't know, I wanted to build something underneath my water base because I love building underground and underwater. So I wanted to build something down here, And of course I also did need a place to put my beacon, which I'm going to move down a little bit further so I can do some strip mining and stuff. But right now this room doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose. I mean, eventually it will lead down to my strip mine, which I don't have set up yet. But other than that, I mean, I'm probably going to have pathways leading up to the surface from all 4 directions. You can see I kind of like to set it up like this. This isn't leading anywhere right now, but I'd like to set it up like this. I feel like I had something cooking in here, but I don't remember. Anyways, so I'd like to have some pathways set up diagonal like this, and each of them will lead somewhere else, and this can kind of be like an underground hub. It will lead to all my other places around the base, and really what I'm going for is I'm trying to get this feeling of interconnectedness within my base, is that you can go down all these tunnels and they'll lead you all over the place, and there's always like 2 or 3 different ways to get to it wherever you're trying to get to. I think it's always fun to be able to do that. I mean, of course it's easy for somebody to get lost if there's a lot of tunnels, but I really like having lots of ways to get places. I'm probably also going to set up a rail system along the mountain at some point. I'd like to do that because it'd make it a lot faster to get around. Although I do have that horse that might help. But anyways, nothing down here just yet, but heading upstairs, I did set up a couple things. Oh yeah, I did. This is the first time I actually messed with banners, so I tried to make an A for Atyrum. Yeah, you can let me know in the comments if you like this or not. I might change it at some point. I decided to go with the blue and the white because that's kind of a prevalent theme within my base, is these colors, birch colors and stone slab colors and these blue glass and blue water. It's kind of the theme I've been going for with this map. I do have some glowstone. I know I mentioned that I've been using pumpkins because I'm too cheap to use glowstone, but I do have some glowstone. I just tried to use it sparingly, and if I had wanted to light up like the stone slat stuff inside my tunnels over there with glowstone, it would have taken a lot of glowstone, so pumpkins are just cheaper. Over here I have an auto smelter. I've been smelting a whole bunch of glass. Currently I go down to the nether and I pick up some lava and I use that for smelting in this auto smeltery. I've got a nether wart farm over here, very simple. I don't really have a need for a lot of nether wart, so that's why I just have a small farm. I also have this cocoa bean farm. I don't really have a need for cocoa beans either, but I felt like throwing it here. We actually did find a jungle while we were out exploring outside the border, so I did pick up some jungle wood and some cocoa beans, and I set that up over here. So this floor is pretty much finished. I do have some detail work to do here. I'd probably get rid of these torches and replace them with something, but for the most part this is done. Upstairs I have my storage stuff. I think I've shown this all off already. There's not really anything new over here. Heading upstairs even further, of course I have my nether portal. I think I showed all of this stuff already, so I don't think any of that's new. I think that's about it. I'm going to head into the nether real quick to show you my nether tunnel and the nether hub, which is actually, I think, mostly finished. But yeah, anyways, actually, you know what, let's do this one more time. Whee! Alright, now I'm going to head over to the nether hub to show that off to you guys. See you in a few. Alright, and we're back. This is the nether hub. This was built by, actually just a couple nights ago, by Holt, Boo, and Airy Moss. So it's looking pretty nice. It's a lot of sandstone, a lot of wood, and we just got the acacia wood yesterday with the border opening up. By the way, that's just temporary. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's only for 72 hours, so it's just a chance to run out and grab stuff that you need and then run back in. So yeah, there's that. There's this portal room, giant portals, which again are really cool. I really love that this got added in the game. You can make portals huge like this. My tunnel is over here. You may be able to tell by the fact that there are my banners over here. And I actually did finish out my tunnel because it's a really short tunnel. It was really easy to do. It's not like my tunnel on, say, the Farside server when I was living really far out in the jungle. That was a really long tunnel. It would have taken ages to do and a lot of resources. But this was just a quick, maybe half-hour job to get done. So I figured I'd finish out my tunnel. Unlike what usually happens in another tunnel, I don't think I need a rail track because it's kind of short. It'd really be unnecessary, so I'm just going to leave this as it is. And this is pretty much a finished product at this point. And I do have, this portal leads to my platform. You saw that portal sitting up there. And this one leads to my mountain. That's the one that's inside the house there. Yeah, that's about all I have for today's video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully at some point I'll be showing off spawn, since I know I haven't done that yet. But this video is probably getting a bit long, so I wanted to end it off here. And next time we'll probably check out spawn. See you guys later.